Dickheads, let's talk again, okay? No offense, ladies, because you are how you are. But guys, I'm not a woman for the 1000th fucking time. And what I mean by that is if I mention something, I'm pointing out male hypocrisy, which a lot of you don't give a fuck about. Male hypocrisy means you stand strong with certain beliefs, but then other areas or things you promote contradict the things that you stand for. Do you understand? Which means you don't care about, crossing your T's and dotting your I's. It means you're probably just an emotional douchebag that thinks that, you can get what you want by force. You're not built solid like a man. You're built like a fucking teenage kid in a man's body, thinking that you can force your way by getting angry or showing how tough you are. That's why I'm like, I don't need to show how fucking tough I am, or how tough you are, or how tough you're not. Do you understand? If you haven't thoroughly thought out where your word stands, do you understand? And again, that feminization is, don't worry about what I said yesterday, this is how I feel right now. Okay, that's attitude of women. Do you understand? Women in society, even they've accepted that they don't have to make sense all the time, okay? A man who is a man has to fucking make sense. Do you understand? I don't care about your retard fathers. I don't care about your retard uncles. I don't care who beat your ass and said, I don't care that I said this yesterday, I'm saying this today, boy. Now I'm gonna kick your ass. Do you understand? Or whatever the fuck they said. Do you understand? Or your mother that did that, okay? That's not how men roll. Men support certain ideas and certain things that don't contradict other things. Do you understand? So, again, like I said, I was talking about Henry Rollins one day. I said that, he's like this enlightened fellow all of a sudden, and he's intellectual, and he stands for what's right. But I called him out because when he was touring a lot when he was younger, he would fat shame women. Do you understand? Now, you have the right to stand up for yourself. I don't agree with body shaming people. Do you understand? But I'm not going to stand up and make a movement about it. You've got to know how to deal with it. Do you understand? As an adult, you've got to know how to deal with that, or, figure it out. Do you understand? Find men who are attracted to you, or maybe it is a health issue. I don't know. I don't get into that kind of thing. Do you understand? But I was pointing out what Henry Rollins said. And so douchebags around me thought that I was sharing what I thought was right. I was making another douchebag statement about, this isn't right, Henry Rollins. I don't care about what Henry Rollins said. I care about him being a hypocrite years ago and now all of a sudden acting like a fucking saint. And that, to me, is not respectable. That's credibility as a man. Do you understand? I answer for all the shit that I did when I was younger, things that I said, and can tell you that I've learned this or learned that, okay? But my point is that sometimes I have the right to question. I'm not asking people to point fingers. Again, I'm not like a woman where I want to take one little piece of information and try to paint somebody like Rollins or paint somebody like Rogan, okay, to look all bad with one little pussy piece of information like all of you guys do. I'm not you fucking pansies. I don't try to take one little bit of information and break everything down. Do you understand? One little bit of information does not break everything down. But I have the right to point at Henry Rollins and say, what about this? You were pretty harsh to these people for years. Now all of a sudden you're acting like a fucking saint. Have you answered for this? Do you understand? Have you answered for that? That's a man-to-man test. You understand? This isn't politics. I'm not trying to mudsling. That's a man-to-man test. Okay? You used to body shame individuals, and you think that's deep, and you think that's deep and respectable. Do you understand? Probably chauvinistic at the time because he had a lot of band groupies around him, and he had a lot of anger, and so he was like, fuck it. Do you understand? I don't know what the guy was going through. I don't care. Okay? But to me, it's hypocritical, and it's something that he hasn't answered for yet. Do you understand? So I presented that. Rogan, okay? He's in the same boat. I still don't know if he's... Now, it is a good thing, but I don't know if he's fucking being trendy. I don't know if he wants to be the new cool guy. What he's doing is the right thing, so I guess I shouldn't complain about it. And I'm not complaining. I just hope that Rogan's intentions are in the right place. I hope that he's doing it for the greater good of the community and that he doesn't just want to look awesome. Do you understand? So far he's proven that he wants to be a new kind of informational hub, and that is cool. Do you understand? So when I spoke about Rollins, these douchebags are like, oh, I know a fat bitch. Do you understand? Like, bro, you're not fucking bothering me with that comment. I was not making the comment about Henry Rollins because I was like, hey, that's not right. I was pointing out his fucking hypocrisy. Do you get it? I don't roll like you retards. I'm sorry. Do you understand? I just don't. It doesn't make me better. Okay? Take it up with God. Why did God make me understand certain things? Why did God separate intellect? Take it up with God. Oh, none of us are better. No, God sees us as none better from the beginning. And then he makes some of us better and some worse. From the beginning, he sees none as better. But then he blesses certain people. Why does God bless certain people certain ways? I don't fucking know. Take it up with him. You understand? But I can tell you we are not the same when it comes to our communication. We are not the same when it comes to knowledge. We are not the same. And it's not something that I chose. Okay? God made me that way. Take it up with him. I can't fucking explain it. I'm not going to act stupid for all of you to make you feel better. Just so you can go, see? No one's better. Well, you're right. No one's better. Now let's argue forever till we die. You understand? No, fuck that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to utilize my intellect, utilize my brain. I'm not going to fucking dumb it down for you dummies. Do you understand? You're not upsetting me, but I'm letting you know how firm I stand and how I stand. Okay? Now, the other thing that I wanted to point out about as far as hypocrisy is I had a second one too. And people thought, douchebags thought that I was going to get upset if you spoke about certain things. You understand? The hip hop thing. Do you understand? The child slavery thing. Okay? Douchebags thought that I was going to be twisted because I mentioned the fact that cartel, now it's a harsh reality, it's sad. Do you understand? If I'm around people that, feel that and go, you know what, that's a harsh reality, that's really sad that women and kids, get kidnapped and are forced into sex slavery. Do you understand? I can share that moment with those types of people. But to the general public, I know I'm going to get some douchebags who are like, fuck them. Do you understand? And that's fine. That doesn't upset me. Okay? You don't surprise me, douchebags. Okay? And I didn't point it out because I'm like, hey, everyone, because I'm not a fucking woman. Do you understand? So I'm not like, hey, everyone, isn't this sad? Share this sad moment with me. It is sad. Okay? But I pointed out specifically because we got dudes that call themselves Hitman. You understand? It's like, it's all they look up to the cartels. Do you understand? Black rappers or black guys that think they're thug or gangster look up to the cartels, and that's hypocrisy. And so that's what I was pointing out. Do you understand? It was a guy moment. Okay? I'm old school, boys. I know you're not used to that. Do you understand? You might think I'm saying something, and then you go, oh, this bothers him. He's expressing his feelings. I'm not expressing my fucking feelings with you. Straight up old school man. And I know a lot of you are not used to that. I'm pointing out something that is male hypocrisy, and that is major. That's not a little thing. Do you understand? It means your convictions don't line up. It means your beliefs don't line up. It means the shit that you endorse or believe in doesn't line up. Do you understand? And that means that you're not a fucking solid male. That means you're picking and choosing and you're living in the moment. Okay? And God didn't make men to live in the moment. God made men to look at long term. Okay? Look at the plan. Right? Protect others. Right? okay, build something for themselves. This, we only live one life, live in the moment. That is feminized. That's how women naturally can think. Do you understand? We am wild, live in the moment. Do you understand? Yeah, under, masculine energy protection, women and whatever feminized men have the right to go, we live in the moment. Do you understand? Because they have the luxury of not, having many dangers. Do you understand? But traditionally, over time, God has not made men to go, we live in the moment. We only live once. Even if we die tomorrow, even if we get hit by a bus tomorrow, God still makes us not to be boring ass squares, do you understand? To enjoy ourselves and have some fun too. But God made men, real men, to plan long term, to think out their convictions. Do you understand? Think out the things that they stand for. Do you understand? Even if I get hit by a bus tomorrow, at least I did, what my purpose was to be. You understand? I know some of you, what the fuck is that? How does that get me money and pussy? Buh. It fucking might not, and it probably won't. So keep chasing pussy and money, and we'll see where you're at in 20 years, okay? On wishes and fucking dreams and being pushy, okay? Good luck with that.